Hey y'all, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your KickBang. So basically we're going to go ahead and get started here. I went ahead and shuffled and got the cards out. And I just feel like the messages for the collective will come up, you know, as they go. These at the top are the overall energy. What was at the bottom of the deck when I actually was snapping out cards. Okay, so the first crystal that came out is the shadow in reverse, black obsidian. I feel like a lot of you have been dealing with your shadow work. A lot of you have been dealing with options. With the chariot here, emotional options. I feel like things that have been maybe up in the air for a while, or things that may have had you confused in love. I feel like the shadow work has been done. A lot of you have been focusing on the change that needed to come about in your life, and with that, moving forward. Completion came out as far as the chakra energy. And I also want to say this about the black obsidian, the crystal itself. A lot of you are kind of into crystals. Some of you getting into crystals. Some of you have already been in crystals. But I would suggest that a lot of you get your own set of crystals to actually work with, to become familiar with, and to learn how to manifest with, you know. You have completion here in the reverse. A lot of you have completed some cycles that were dear to your heart. You may have opened up some options in love. You may have even opened up the truths about why some situations didn't work out at that time. Clarifying that is the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is an energy here where a lot of you, your stability, you have been fighting for stability for a long time, and now you don't have to fight for it. It's like you automatically got rites of passage when you dealt with the shadow work, the behind the scenes. And a lot of it had to do with dealing with people who meant you no good, who basically want to do you harm, took away options for you, wanted to be jealous, or they were jealous of your lovers, jealous of the people that you dealt with. Had to give me something to drink there, but I realize that a lot of you are walking in purpose and standing in your truth. I speak that you continue to stand in your truth and know and love yourself to the best of your ability. I speak clarity, and that you don't fight useless battles, that you use your wisdom to understand when a battle is useless, or someone has not grown to the effect of being in your company or your presence the way that they want to be. Understand your wisdom, your futility, and what it takes to move forward. Selah. Here you have the Nine of Swords in reverse as the overall energy coming out of worration, anxiety. Azurite here, expanded awareness. I feel like a lot of you are expanding your thoughts, your awareness on the process of living, loving life to the fullest, and not so much giving up on yourself when things seem hard. You have wisdom here in the reverse. I feel like a lot of you know that your wisdom here has really taken a turn in a different direction, where you can really realize what's going on without the fussing, the fighting, the chaos that it once was, you know. You have Knight of Wands here, clarifying that. I feel like some of you are passionate about things that you once was worried about. Some of you have let go of things that was holding you back, holding you down. I feel like addictions, different perversions that actually came up during your shadow work, you've let go of. You're no longer worried or filled with anxiety about these things. Even these things coming back to plague you and your family about situations that you're like not in control of. I thank you so much, Creator, for the collective. I thank you for a mindset of change. I speak that they continue to seek you in every area of their life and not give up on themselves. I speak that everything that they work hard for, that they actually get and continue to strive for in every area of their life. Selah. This last set here, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like some of you may have defeated this person. This person could have been you, male or female. Could have been the inner work of yourself. Could have been what the non-healed shadow work could have created. This long for person that needed to do right by people, love people in spite of. I feel like this bitter, jealous individual could have been you, or was someone else that you honestly defeated with letting go of things, letting go of the past, letting go of the hurt, the pain, and coming out of temptatious behavior. You know, the crystal here is in reverse. This is inner child, the rose quartz. A lot of you took the time to heal the inner child in you, as far as childhood hurts, dilemmas, perversions, deceptions. A lot of you decided to go on a different path and do what it takes to move forward. You have two chakras clarifying this one. You have despondence. This may have put you in a temporary depression. Like once this info came up, some of you may have gotten, maybe in depression right now, thinking about the things that are going on while you're receiving your renewal here. I feel like a lot of you are starting over with how you feel, where you're going, what it's going to take to move forward. Because you have the Six of Swords here. You're moving forward in spite of the things that have transpired, forgiving yourself for what's going on or for what has went on. At the bottom of the crystal deck was the malachite healing, was the overall energy for the crystals. And then the overall for the tarot was the Queen of Cups. I feel like self-love was given here at some point to yourself, you know. And then you have here bittersweet at the bottom of the chakra deck. I feel like a lot of this energy here had a lot to do with where you're going, what you're going to do, how you're going to get there, how things actually played out in your life. You know, the wisdom of it all is where everything lies. You know, like what you take from a situation, how you view it, your perception. A lot of the things that go on a regular basis has a lot to do with perception, has everything to do with perception, how we're viewing things, what we're doing with these things that we view, you know, moving forward in spite of, and not really giving into the whims of the enemy, the deceptive energy. You know, having gratitude and moving forward is a thing that we need to most cherish of all things. Creator, I thank you for those that actually are participating in the kickbangs, giving feedback, and just looking for strength and courage on day-to-day moments. The love, the progression, the peace, the honor that they all are looking for, desiring from each other, from themselves. And just to be fair with themselves in these situations of growing, learning. Because every day is a growing process, a learning process. Selah. Y'all have a good one. Thank you all for your patronage. You know, as always, just keep it moving, you know.